Okay, my name is Gerald Casey. I'm Director of Outreach Ministry here at Pacific Garden Mission. I've been here next month, July the 12th, actually 13th, will be 10 years ago that God brought me through the doors of our facility where I was on the streets of Chicago, south side of Chicago. I was highly addicted to crack cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, and just a mess. Depression had set in. I had OD'd on crack 3 times, twice in one day. But upon God bringing me here to Pacific Garden Mission, I heard the gospel of Jesus Christ being preached. And I just knew that this is where God wanted me to be at to help me change my life. Well, I sat down in the office and talked to an intake counselor and informed me about the Men's Bible Discipleship Program and the structure of it and how God can use this Bible program to help transform my life. And I knew that it was time for change. I was tired of the streets. I'd been eating out of the garbage can, panhandling, breaking in the church. I'd broken in the church and all these other type of detestable things, robbed people, done some very nasty and ugly things, manipulated my family to support my drug addiction. But so this Bible program was a perfect fit for me. And they assigned me to work in the laundry room, but after 10 days being there in the laundry room, the drugs and alcohol began to dissipate from my system. And I just, knew it was prayer time to talk to God about my future. So I made a makeshift prayer closet by taking a sheet, a blanket, placing it on the table, crawling under there, and began to cry out to God. I'm tired of making bad choices, God, tired of being out of jail, out of garbage cans. I've hurt so many people in my life. I've hurt myself, family, God, but mainly I've hurt you. And I need your help. I'm sick and tired of this here life that I've been living. I'm 43 years old, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm ready for change. So I admit I'm one of God's biggest crybabies. Crawl up under the table, wipe the tears from my eyes, and snap my nose, and just begin to thank God for what He's already done in my life. About a week later, our president, he's the president now, but he's the vice president again, but he began to share a message out of the Bible, out of the book of Daniel, regarding Daniel chapter 1 verse 8, where it stated that Daniel had purpose in his heart that he was not going to eat of this king's meat nor drink of this king's wine. And right there, in the midst of maybe about 300 men, I could hear Jesus speak to me in reference to my prayer a few short hours prior to that, stating to me, Gerald, you're tired of the bad choices you're making, being in and out of jail and eating out of the garbage can and all these other detestable things. Then just purpose in your heart, amen, that you don't want to live like that. And I'll give you the strength to overcome these fleshly passions and these nasty desires that is in my life. Right there, once again, tears of joy now begin to roll down my face because I knew the very God of creation, Jesus Christ Himself, was taking time out of His busy schedule to hear a crackhead's prayer, a woman's prayer, someone's life that was meaningless to give me hope. And ended up graduating the program a year later. They gave me a scholarship to go to Bible college for a year. And put me on staff at that time as an intake counselor, tour guide, volunteer coordinator, and God just continued to elevate me in my positions here, responsibility where they put me in. The president called me in one day and said, hey, we want to put you in administration, give you your own office. And so now my overall title is Director of Outreach Ministry. And I tell people all the time, they ask me, what kind of job you have? Well, I don't have a job, I have a joy. Working for Jesus. It's priceless.
That is such an inspirational story, and thank you so much for sharing with us everything, because you've been through so much, and we really appreciate you sharing your story, because that was really different. I know that.
Amen.
And
Amen.
We're in Pacific Gardens here, and this is a shelter, correct, provided for the homeless people in the Chicagoland community.
Yes.
And we're in one of those. Can you give us a little detail where we're at right now?
This here is the men's second floor dorm. This here is where the men sleep at night. Of course, we can't give them a bed in the daytime because we do want to help them to transition from being homeless to
I see the bedding. Is that
this is
facing out?
Yes. We're not like some 5-star hotels or motels where they just give you, some used linen. So every morning when our residents, every night when our residents go upstairs, they take a shower. We give them a fresh bath towel to dry off with. They dry off, and we give them a gown.